Hi, good morning everybody. This is Kel once again. Welcome to MAO with Kel to this 25th of November, Friday. Gosh, today is going to be an impactful video, so you really have to stay tuned all the way because I'm going to share a lot of things with you from the World Cup to the Riot at Foxconn and Credit Suisse. Alright, so forward this video to your friends and let them enjoy this together. And once again, thank you AIMS for the kind sponsorship for last night game, and also thank you for all the sponsors for us TWB, and make sure guys do your risk assessment. Alright, let's go. Now, first of all, some people have been asking, the spin the wheel lunch with Kel, is it really happening? It is, definitely. It's just that because we actually allow you guys to choose the date and the time, in a way, so we have to, work around that. Not everybody is free, right? So we had our first lunch, okay, at this Chou Chou Guo. Alright, it was supposed to be going for the for the Japanese tempura, but apparently the place was a bit noisy and also it was pretty crowded, so we decided to shift to this place at Suntec City, and of course we had a great lunch. Okay, now some people have been asking, what's the budget for the lunch? It's about $300. Then this money come from where? Well, apparently we have some TWB students who have profited from the market and they want to contribute and sponsor. So rather than they just give us stuff, I share with them, why don't you just sponsor the lunch for us? Alright, it's like a good thing. And of course, the people who spin the wheel, if they're lucky, they get it, and that's how we have it, right? We have this Eric and Liu, Eric and Liu, right? They're actually relative. In fact, go for the lunch with me, and of course, we have very decent food. Look at the seafood; it was amazing. All right, the food was good. Okay, so remember, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we will leave a special code unless it's an ad hoc case, and then you will be able to win a chance to have lunch with me. Now next week it will be this omakase, all right, omakase, right, Japanese food. All right, so we will be doing that, and the winners will be informed. And of course, this coming Saturday in the afternoon, because in the morning I have a preview, right? So in the afternoon we'll do the spin the wheel. All right, okay, so remember to do that. Just spot the special code that's on the top right corner in today's PowerPoint. Now, thank you once again AIMS for yesterday's great invitation to the game within Lion City Sailors versus the Borussia Dortmund. Oh my god, it was amazing. The final score was pretty cool, 7-2, all right, to the Borussia Dortmund team. Alright, I mean, seriously, in high and tactical, they are really one level higher, but our sailors did a great job and they really played their hearts out. And of course, the 2 goals was fantastic. Alright, and of course, I was jumping with joy. You can see on my personal Facebook video, right? You can see the videos are all there. And of course, we have our this Borussia Dortmund this AIMS this ambassador is also ambassador. Celebrity Zhang Yatong was also there, and we have a great time all together. All right, so guys, you can see that TWB is really a very unified team, and we really want to give back to society, and hopefully you too join us in the future. Okay, all right, so that is what happened the last few days. Let's go back into the World Cup. Now, if you are still under the rock, you didn't know, but World Cup is happening right now in Qatar, and of course we have saw several major upsets. Okay, one of them was definitely this one where Japan fought back Germany and win a score of 1-2, meaning the Germany scored first, right? Then Japan come back very strongly and win Germany. Oh my god, I am sure many punters have really got some nightmare recently, because they thought that only it was a freak accident when Saudi Arabia down Lionel Messi's Argentina recently, and now we have Japan doing that. So this is something cool that shows that the Asia standard of playing has improved tremendously, and of course this World Cup is getting more and more exciting. Now, why we talk about World Cup in the financial talk? Because there's something to tell you this. Okay, now before we go to that, some have been asking, is there a place to watch a highlight? All right, now the best way to watch a highlight is to just key World Cup on Google, and you get to see this particular page whereby they managed to do a very good highlight, whereby they show you the highlight of the game, the goals, in just under about 2 minutes plus. All right, so let me just show it to you right now how the quality of this is incredible. All right, let me bring it to you up. Just go online. This is the Brazil game. We missed the game, but we saw this highlight itself. This is incredible. It's very sharp, and you can see that it shows you all the great goals and great moves there. All right, so guys, So if you want to watch this yourself, just go to the Google and then go for the FIFA original website. Okay, that's much better than going for YouTube. Okay, all right, that is the thing. But what is the World Cup? All right, let me tell you now. Apparently, market has slowed down as World Cup kick off. If you didn't notice that, seriously, volume has been coming off a little bit because why? The funds are moving to the World Cup, of course. And why is funds going to World Cup? Of course, it's for about the bets. All right, so apparently the World Cup bets is really going phenomenal. Lots of money is being moved around, and obviously this is where it gets very interesting because the application of stock market can be put into the betting on the World Cup, because when everybody is looking at this particular team to win, well, put it this way, it's a simple game whereby simple maths, okay, is everybody is punting that this particular favorite team to win, and if they say the favorite team wins, then of course the punters will win a lot of money from the so-called bookmakers, right? So we realize that if you look carefully in World Cup, if you actually take the underdogs most of the time and the rate is pretty good in the return, that means that if you put your bets consistently across the board, you will actually come out as a winner. Oops, sorry, there's a bit of technical glitch over there. All right, so there is a research done that since 2010 World Cup until now, that usually the stock market the volume will actually drop a fair bit. It's dropped between 30% to 40%. All right, and of course, some places drop even more incredible, like 80%, because everybody is tuning into the World Cup. So if you are going to be trading in the World Cup, you will realize that the market won't move as much as it is compared to last month. So that's the reason why I explained the volume that came off. But again, like I said again, later on I have a special important chart to share with you, and that is where it gets very, very interesting. All right. Now, what happened in Foxconn again? Now, apparently there is a lot of videos going around, but it's pretty scary because why? If the video is actually shown in China or certain part around China, it gets deleted. And in fact, putting this right now itself, right, I kind of worried for my YouTube channel. So apparently there's a huge violent protest in Foxconn once again because of payout, as always. All right. So apparently this Foxconn get people to come in to produce iPhone, right? But they fail to pay them nicely or properly, and of course the condition in the factory hostel was ridiculous, was bad, and they even actually mix people who have COVID virus together. Oh my god, this is pretty bad. So apparently this created violence of protests, and things really happen. Okay, so we can see on the pictures now, you don't really see the mainstream media because I put that from somewhere else, but my point is this is really bad. The guys in white are the policemen. All right, so why the stock market keep going up? What is the main reason? Now we know that because the Fed's meeting says that there'll be smaller rate hike coming in, so that is where the market got pretty happy. But the question is this: they're still going to increase rate hike? It's just telling you yourself, okay, I'm not hike so much, but I'm still hiking. So well, the market seemingly is just going up ridiculously, right? And of course, there's a latest update from Atlanta Fed GDP numbers. Seemingly, they are pretty confident that the GDP number will go up to about 4%. Well, that's a big jump. I mean, we are now at about 2% plus, and to jump to 4%, wow. Are they telling me that the stock market is going to go much higher? Because if the GDP is really doing so well, then why are the firms cutting jobs? That is something that I don't understand. And if that's the case itself, right, people shouldn't be shorting stocks. Why there are so many stocks are being short? So all these things tells me that something is just not very right. So apparently there's a grapevine rumor going around say that there's a lot of global investors are actually shorting the US market. But because US market cannot fall, right? Too big to fall. So every time when there is some short selling spotted, the algorithm will come in and push the market up. Interesting. So it's really depending on how you see it right now. We all know that the big recession is coming in, but traders are not seeing that, at least for what we're seeing right now. But the layoff is definitely coming in. All right, so this is where this interesting stock stock I'll share with you right now. Take a look, everybody. Let me just choose the color. Now, this is the chart of the Dow Jones when it was at a record high level. Okay, that is the key part. Now, if you notice this, okay, look at the volume. This is S&P chart, right? If you notice this, do you see that the volume actually comes down? Very interesting. As the price was going up. Okay, now if you're telling me that this is the World Cup right now where the volume is coming down, I can buy you. Okay, this is the World Cup. But the thing is that we didn't have World Cup previously, right, in the previous month. So if you notice that the same thing actually repeats on quite a regular basis, okay? So it seems that whenever the stock market is moving up, the volume actually decline, and that is not a good sign, because that is whereby once the market decide to take some profit, the selling will come. So undeniable, this important chart tells me that this MA 200 is something that I'll be watching very, very closely the next few days. Now today is the post-Thanksgiving, so today is the Black Friday, hence therefore again the market will stop trading in the midday tonight, so probably the volume will be thin, right? But still, my point is that if you actually recall, usually after the during the Thanksgiving week, the market usually will go up, and then the post-Thanksgiving there will be some profit taking. So once again, guys, consider this and take note and see whether can you see the same thing as what I'm seeing right now. Alright, so that is the important chart. Tomorrow I will share with you more important charts, and you will see how I combine them together. Alright. Now, remember I warned you about Credit Suisse. Now, this is the Credit Suisse chart. Now, back in 2020, during the pandemic time, we saw Credit Suisse came down to about $7. And at that time, I was actually worried. And I think that the Credit Suisse will go down. But unfortunately, the Federal Reserve came in with such a good bill of big money. It pushes Credit Suisse all the way up to about $14. So the time itself, I was pretty wrong, and of course get a big slap on the face. But the thing is this, I maintain my stand. I say nope, something is still very wrong. And true be told, when the earnings came out in 2021, that was where the earnings was terrible and the share price plunged by gapping down. See that? Okay. And ever since then, it has been staying below the MA 200 very nicely, and I have been very vocal. I said that no, this stock will come back to $7 again. And of course, those people who have followed me in my MEO video since 2 years ago until now, they know that I have said that, right? And true be told, the share price came down to 7. And at the time, we already saw that there is the increasing of interest rate environment coming in. So I make a very bold statement. I say that this stock will go down, and the next target will be $4. And my goodness, it really came down to $4. Check back on the past video, it was mentioned. Okay, so what led to today's selling? Well, basically, Credit Suisse just saw 88 billion outflow as confidence slump. Now, confidence in the system, in the market, or a company is very important. Well, because apparently the Credit Suisse forecasts a $1.6 billion loss as wealthy clients withdraw funds. Okay. This is really bad. Okay, when in the bank you should be making money, and yet you're losing money, and you're not losing like a few hundred million. You lost $1.6 billion. Oh, that is very, very bad. So this is actually going to drive the market down further. In my opinion, I already said that in the past video. I said that we can actually see $3. Remember, this was what I mentioned a month ago, whereby I put that scary time ahead as Credit Suisse is closely watched by S&B. So again and again, I am pretty spot on with all this macro picture, and I think that you probably feel that way too, right? So that's the reason why on the 26th of November, which is tomorrow, it's 10 a.m. We're going to do by Zoom itself. I'll tell you that we are ready to share with you with more stuff. Now, my crazy app is ready to roll out soon, and if you really want this app, then you have to be my TWB student. And of course, tomorrow I'll be sharing you at least 12 charts, okay? 12 very important charts to share with you so that you can make a right trading decision or investment decision in the coming weeks. All right, because you can see that now Michael Burry is pretty short in the market, and of course the three Michaels, the two Michael and the Mike, all right, are saying the same thing, and now this is not really by coincidence. And of course, Bill Ackman just mentioned, all right, he has a huge put position on the Hong Kong dollar. And think about this. Why? Because obviously you can't really short the Chinese market directly, right? So if you short the Hong Kong dollar, what do you think will happen? And if Hong Kong market do come down, what do you think will happen to the regional stock market? This is all a thing that is really genuinely in the market. I'm not trying to make it up. I'm telling you hard fact and figures. So quickly now register. My preview links at the bottom. Now for people who are already registered, right, I believe the next hour you will receive the Zoom link from us. Okay, so remember to use that Zoom link to come in tomorrow at 10 a.m. sharp, because I will start off. It's a 2-hour session. I'm going to share you a lot of stuff, and of course in between I'll talk about my 19 TWB Premier Intake. All right, this is happening in December, and this is going to be a physical class, which means I will see you in person, and we will play the app together if time permits. All right, so all these important things will be shared with you during tomorrow's preview, so don't miss it. Now, during the registration, I purposely left 3 important questions to share with you, and these are the numbers. Well, I mentioned, are you bullish or bearish with the stock market right now? And apparently, we have about 12% of you guys are pretty bullish, okay? But interestingly, we have about 87% of you are bearish. Well, okay, you seem to see the problem. All right, so that is the first question. Then, of course, the second question coming in. And the second question was, right, are you keen to attend my TWB 19 Premier Intake? Oh, okay. Well, about 45% of you are pretty good, but 54%, not that nice. Okay, let me tell you this why. Tomorrow, there will be an early bird special, and as long as you have actually wrote there, yes, you won, okay, you will get extra discount. So tomorrow, on its own, there'll be special discount for people who are coming online and attend my preview and decide to sign up my class. And if you actually chose yes, that you want to go for my class in this question, that's why I ask you to choose wisely, you get even more discount. All right, and of course the next thing will be that how much money you lost in trading for 2022, and I'm pretty shocked to see this. Okay, now there are about 18% of you guys are pretty good. Okay, maybe these people don't need to come for my preview, you're so good. Okay, all right, then the best part is that when I asked how many of you had lost count in your losses, and about 38% actually say that you lost count. This is actually the highest number. Okay, I mean, I'm talking about 1 year, man. You don't know how much you lost. And of course, about 22.5% says that you lost approximately about $10,000. Wow. Okay, so if you have lost so much money, seriously try to come for the class, for the preview, and listen to me, and then go for the class, because that will make your money worth. I'm pretty sure that I'm able to help you to basically make good money and then enjoy the next 6 months to next 12 months. All right, so remember, I wrote there, you must remember to check your email, all right, from today from 12 noon. So don't need to click right now, but at 2 p.m 3 p.m, you just do a refresh on your inbox, it should be there. Now, what if you don't receive the Zoom link from us? Very simple, just contact us. Okay, contact us through Facebook and just say that you have not received that email, let us know, and then we'll send it to you. Okay, all right, the email from us is from Crazy, the domain, yeah, so watch out for that. Remember, 10 a.m. sharp, okay, Singapore time. Okay, all right, so with all the great sharing right now, and today is a half day, so I'm not going to go too much into the market. Just a quick one to show you this thing first. Now, the stock market yesterday was no trading, so the volume is thin. Today we half day, and I believe that it will be sideways. So as long as the Dow Jones stays above 34,000, I don't think there will be any pullback today. All right, as long as it stays above 34,000. Now for China side today, you can see pretty clear that it's really supported at this MA30 level. You can see that very instrumental, very clinical, just couldn't go down. This is why TA is so powerful. At the same time, the resistance is at 12,280. As long as the market stays below 280, there we don't be a much upside. All right, so you can see that the market is all pretty tied up with the funds in World Cup. All right, now for the oil market, we saw the oil coming off badly the last few days. What's the reason? Well, probably again was on the same context of there could be more oil inventories. But as I said again, you can see that the boys have been selling since here. So if you're the TWB system, you know that you can take a sell position somewhere around here. And when the KRW also turn red, oh my God, you have the huge amount of selling. And you can see why our indicator is so powerful material. All right, so we will tell you more about the charts tomorrow. I'll show you something very interesting, and that will be cool. Now for the Dow Jones today, as I mentioned, the indicators wise are still on the positive side. So as long as the Dow Jones stays above the MLP, is at 34,269, we should be okay. All right, but of course if the market goes below 34,054, then there could be some profit taking to sip in, because this is the BNB RL level. All right, now for the Nasdaq probably the higher, because this is a second to third day, right? So 11,976 will be the target that will be going up, and the this should be possible if the market basically have the dollar continue to go down. Now recently the dollar has came off a little bit, right? So that's the reason why that we have to be a bit careful. All right, let me just bring it up to you right now to show you the dollar. A quick one on the dollar. Here we go. Okay, so this is the US dollar. You can see that it's trying to find some firm around 105.50. Now the last time we called for buy was here and the price went up to 107. We asked you to take some profit, and the moment we see take some profit, the price come back down. Fantastic. So I'm gonna stay strong here. I'm gonna wait here around this area, and once we see the movement up again, it will be a buy and it'll be back to 107.50 again. Pretty simple, right? Now there's something that I want to share with you. It's a VIX. All right, now probably I got it very wrong on his side. I think that it will be supported at about 22, but it went down back to 20. Okay, but 20 is very near to what happened in August, the 16 area, and I believe that this is going to be a very good time to buy some. All right, let me tell you why this. Okay, look at this is the VIX chart. You can see that the market has broke the trend line, but this is the higher cycle, right? Can you see that? So the next higher cycle should be somewhere around 20 area, and that's why tomorrow I'll tell you more about this. And last but not least, right, there's something I'll share with you. This is the thing here. So this is, oh my god. Yesterday, not too sure, maybe it's the light volume, but we see a huge movement in the put option market, and then this is really crazy, pretty insane stuff. Okay, so to me itself, right, all these little telltale sign tells me that I need to be careful next week. So that's the reason why tomorrow, if you join my preview, right, I'll tell you more in detail. Okay, so that is the US market, and I don't think the rest of the market is going to move much today. Likely be sideways, like gold and silver likely be moving in sideways. We don't see much movement. Maybe may test 176.3 for gold. That's the max I see. The market that I'm actually more concerned right now will be the cryptocurrency market. Okay, let me just bring it to you. I think it should be here. Moment. Okay. Now the crypto space, right, actually says that the Bitcoin is now, it did go to 16,800, okay, near to the BNB RL level, but then again it reversed course. So to me, as long as Bitcoin stays above the BNB SL level with 16,200, there's no call for concern. But of course, my indicator wise shows that the selling is still there. So which means that traders, if you're buying Bitcoin right now, I don't think you should be jumping in. I don't think so. Maybe just give a few more days and let the market, go slow a little bit. Now for Ethereum, it's a bit different. Ethereum found some strength, yes, last 2 days. Okay, it went above the BNB SL level, and now it's basically trying to test the RL level, and that's 1232. Okay, so this level will be one level watch out for. Indicator wise, we have a bit of positiveness right now. Both KSI and KRW are positive, so maybe Ethereum on its own may go up higher. It may test the BNB RL, and that's 1232 area. All right, so guys, it will be like today, so not much trading. So I hope you like this video, and of course watch out for the special code that I left in the PowerPoint, one of them, and put it in. Right, then I will do the spin the wheel tomorrow, and hope to see you and enjoy our next lunch together. It's KL signing off. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.